Alright, yo, what's up guys, it's me, Shadow. Real quick before the video starts, like usual, I'm gonna put the drum kits that I used up on the screen, so there you go, you can take a look, pause the video, whatever. And I'm also gonna say, guys, this is my first video on my new channel. If you guys are here, thank you. If you guys are new here, please subscribe, because if you guys don't already know, I am Prod Shadow, you know, I'm that guy. I'll put that on the screen there. But yeah, guys, this is my new channel for just like tutorials and stuff like that, so if you can subscribe, I would appreciate that. I'll also put my Instagram up on the screen right there, and my BeatStars where you can buy my beats. That's it. I'm gonna try to keep this intro short. Have a good day or night, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace. Alright, yo, what's up guys, it's Shadow, back again for another tutorial video. This week we're going to be going over how to make a Yvngxchris type beat in his most recent style of like drill sample beats. So far he has like 2 drill sample beats that I think both aren't released yet. One is the one that was kind of controversial, so I'm not really going to touch on that. And then the other one is Fooling Around. That is the style of beat that I'm going to be going for in today's video. So guys, the core of this beat is going to be like a female singing vocal sample, and then just drill drums. I guess the only thing that's a little bit different is like I would describe the drums to be almost like a little bit cartoonish. It's not like the typical hard-hitting snares and stuff like that. It's a lot of like rims and the producer of these kind of beats, if you guys don't already know, is Yvngxchris. I'll put him up on the screen, link him down below. And the sample that I used in today's video is actually a Pink Panther sample, because I just really enjoy her music and I thought it would go. And yeah, after making this beat, I realized that Yvngxchris actually used this sample for a Yvngxchris type beat too. You know, most of his channel is Yvngxchris type beats. Luckily, his was not drill inspired. So I mean, starting off with sound selection, this is very simple. Alright guys, so those are all the sounds for this beat, literally like very simple beat. And then I'm going to move on to the sample. For sampling, guys, I'm not going to really go into how to sample in this beat, because that is not my specialty, and it probably took me 90% of the time in this beat to just get the sample down. So basically the sample is split up into 2 parts. It's like the verse and the hook, basically. So the verse is a lot longer of a sample, and it basically is just like a bridge in the original Pink Panther song. It's gonna sound like this. Today I was in my car. I wanted to come and see you from afar. I'm not actually going to play the whole sample because it's, like I said, it's very long. And then for the hook, it is a very repetitive sample. It's like the main part of the Pink Panther song, because that's what I felt like doing. So that's what this is going to. Oh my god, dude. So that's what this is going to sound like. Like I said, guys, I'm not very good at sampling. I don't do it like the traditional correct way or anything like that. If you guys want to know really quickly, what I did is I put the full Pink Panther song individually in a different project. I matched the BPM, and then I just cut a section of the beat that I could tell was going to loop. I exported that, and then I brought it into this project and just stretched it to time. A couple other things that I did, I pitched it up a little bit, because you're going to want to pitch your samples up for these kind of beats. And then I also did an EQ that was very subtractive. It took out a lot of low end and a little bit of high end, because you didn't want really the original samples drums to hit. So yeah, that's what I did for that. And then I did this like little weird intro thing right here. That's probably not going to stay in the beat once I post it, but I just didn't have enough time to figure out what I wanted to change that to. It just didn't really fit on time, so I just added a little chop at the intro. As for the drums, guys, very simple. This is the rim, which is in place of the clap. It's going to sound like this. That's literally it. Not like anything special, crazy drill off pattern stuff. Then we have the hi-hats, which are a little bit more different from typical trap beats, but again, it's just like a very regular drill pattern. The only special things that I did in this pattern are some rolls, you know, rolls. The only special things I did in this pattern are I made sure the hi-hat didn't hit where the clap hit, because I don't like to do that in a lot of my beats. And I did this little thing right here where the velocities are super low, and it has a little like reverse hi-hat effect like this. Other than that, it's just very typical drill drums. Hi-hat rolls, you know, whatever. Then I have the snare, which I'll play with the hi-hat and clap, so you guys can kind of understand where it hits. I believe this is the exact snare used in the Yvngxchris snippet, so I mean, I used it as well. Then I have this little perk, which is going to hit like this. very basic, nothing too complicated. And then I have an open hat, which is gonna be like very stereo, kind of quiet in the mix. It's gonna sound like this. And then, guys, I have the 808 pattern, which is going to be the most complicated part of this beat. But if you guys know drill, if you guys have made drill beats before, it's very much, bro. My God, I can't talk right now. If you guys have ever made drill before, it's basically just a typical drill 808 patterns. Mine's gonna sound like this. Basically, what you're going to want to do is mix a lot of higher pitch notes and lower pitch notes. Basically, just find out the scale that you're using, listen to your sample, use your ear, whatever you do for your beats, and make sure that you really cover the whole scale. Get notes that are in higher octaves and lower octaves. I did like the typical drum. I did the typical drill, I did the typical drill slides. If you guys don't already know, to make a slide note, you double click on the note you already have, and you click this little button right here, and then you click accept. You're gonna layer it over a lower octave note or higher octave note, and it will slide to whatever note you have. So that's what I did. And then I guess the only thing that's like not typical to drill drums is this little thing right here that I did. I just kind of felt like doing that. It sounded cool in the beat. So yeah, guys, those are the 808s. That's like pretty much it. I used the spins 808 for this beat because, again, that was what was in the Yvngxchris snippet, so that's what I felt like doing. Guys, as for structuring, very typical 16-bar intro, 16-bar hook, 16-bar verse, 8-bar bridge, and then you repeat. The outro is another 16 bars. Okay, guys, I am back. Basically, I have to re-record the entire end half of this video because for some reason in the original recording, my voice just started sounding like robotic. Here's what it sounded like. And I boost the gain. You can see the gain is boosted very heavily in this beat, but you want to basically boost the gain. I don't really know why that happened. If you guys know why that happened, please let me know. I've been having mic issues ever since I downloaded this thing called Voice Mod, which is supposed to just give you funny voices and sound effects. I was gonna use it for Discord calls, but basically, yeah, it's just completely fucked with my mic ever since I got it. So I just uninstalled it. I'm re-recording this end half of the video, and yeah, my bad. But yeah, guys, what I think I was saying before I started glitching out in the original recording is I just EQ'd out the intro instead of taking out all the drums to do something a little bit different. The only thing I had left to cover was the mixing, guys, which is very simple. This is what my main master always looks like. I turn the sustain, release, and attack down and boost the gain on a limiter. This gain is boosted very heavily, but typically I'll just boost it according to how much I want the 808 to hit. I have a soft clipper, this EQ for automation, and a wave shaper for distortion. The 808's have an EQ to very slightly boost the low end, and then I have a fuzz preset for fruity fast distortion, turn all the way down. And then, as you guys already saw, I have this EQ on the sample, and yeah, guys, that's actually a wrap up everything for the beat. I know I didn't do a lot of mixing, but I say this in every one of my videos. If your drums sound good, all you need to worry about is leveling. Mixing is not as important as you think it is. But yeah, guys, like I said in the intro, this is my new channel, so likes, comments, subscribes, whatever, anything you want to do to help support me, it's very greatly appreciated, because this is my new hub spot for tutorials, vlogs, advice, whatever you want on this channel, challenge videos. You guys can leave in the comments anything you might want to see on this channel, and I will take it into consideration and try it. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, don't. Remember to hit the subscribe button. I try to post underground and up-and-coming artists that no one else is covering every week. And yeah, guys, have a good day or night. Peace.